Our top story in the global reaction to Donald Trump's tariff threats. The president-elect's focused on Mexico, Canada and China. But let's face it, it won't be long. He's already said Europe is in his sights. Now, that means the EU, we can buy that perhaps and probably extend and read in EEA and Switzerland. And that would mean Swiss watchmakers like Omega facing a difficult time. Luxury brands. A new report from Bain & Company says luxury spending has already been flat, with inflation and economic certainty are to blame. Raynald Aeschlimann is the CEO. I asked, first of all, give me the correct pronunciation, Omega or Omega?
Good morning, Richard. It's Omega because we are here in Bienne in Switzerland. And as you know, because you've been many times, we have 4 official languages, but where Omega was born, it was on the French part. So we say a bit more Omega than Omega, but both are right.
Oh, I'm sure you won't turn away a bit of business just because of a bit of phraseology. Listen, sir, how worried are you? Not just about, for instance, tariffs, which are done, but also, for example, a lot of your business is in the US. The dollar's strengthening, which is a good thing in a sense, but obviously elsewhere it could be a negative. You're at the whims of Donald Trump's tariff trade.
You know, for us, it's very important to keep the right pricing and to keep our products on the right level of pricing for all the consumers worldwide. As a luxury leading company in the watch industry, for me, it's very important to talk about the price that any consumers, and we have a lot in the States, are going to pay for our products. That's the most important issue, and we're going to work on that as we work everywhere in the world. Despite the fact of any tariffs of things, it has to be everywhere on the same price, because it's how we will continue to motivate all the people on a local base to consume all our products.
The whole question of watches. Now, look, I'll confess, I like a nice watch, but I'm not a watch geek by any means. But there are people who will be getting terribly excited by the new Seamaster, by the Bond connection, and your latest models, which are really beautiful and extremely elegant and also very expensive.
Yeah, you know, what is very important is the whole inspiration. When you buy a luxury watch like Omega, you're just not buying another coffee or another normal things. It's a question sometimes of a lot of time. We still have in one of our boutiques worldwide, and we have 170 worldwide. We see a lot of people coming in, young especially lately, having a lot of information, but being able to, or having been willing to wait until they buy the perfect product. Because when we speak about buying an Omega watch, a luxury product, we think about, you know, having this kind of experience, and that's what we are also giving. So for me, it's all about it. It starts from the product, the quality, which is very important, the innovation, the design, and obviously the inspiration that could be from a legacy of more than 130 years, but also, as you were mentioning, the watch that James Bond had on his wrist during the whole movie has been inspiring a lot of people all around the world, and that's what is very important.
Now, I'll declare a conflict of interest here, because I actually have, I forgot to put it on, but I forgot that I was talking to you today. I actually have 2 Omega watches. One, which was my late grandfather's, and one, which was my late father's. And the tradition in the family was you have an Omega watch and you pass it, you buy the next generation. I don't have any children yet, so I haven't quite worked out who I'm buying one for. But I'm too frightened to wear it because it's too valuable, so it sits in the safe.
Well, it's you know what, that's for a lot of people the case, but also, you know, listen, wearing a watch, and that's what you should do, Richard. It's also sometimes a moment, a special moment in time. Even though I see a lot of young people or people of any age having sometimes at a special moment, you know, going to holidays or celebrating Thanksgiving, wearing these watches. So I wouldn't take to wear a watch as being so dangerous. But what I think it's very important is whenever you wear it too much as an arrogant sign. And at Omega, we're not arrogant at all. So I'll tell you, wear your Omega watch. You will have more smiles than dangerous. I can already tell you.
Finally, where are you placing Omega? Because, you know, look, Philip Patek, with its famous line about you don't own it, you hand it to the next generation, and Rolex with its various sponsorships, which is sort of, in a sense, more of a mass market, and yet the pricing of yours and the positioning of Omega, how would you define it?
I mean, it's a very simple watch. We're leading watch brand in the segment between $5,000 and $15,000, which is a very attractive one. It's a one that, you know, people are, you know, sometimes spending something that is very important for them for having a very good feeling on the wrist. We're a symbol of achievements. We've been on the moon with NASA. We've been tested by them a long time ago, but still today, we have exactly the same dedication to quality, to reliability, but also at the same time to innovation and precision. Don't forget, we've been the official timekeeper of the Olympic Games since Los Angeles, 1932, and we're going to be there until 2032. It's a sign of precision, and it's a sign of a watch that is on your wrist also for a reason.
I'll send you a picture. I'll wear it at Christmas. How about that? I'll get it out the safe. I'll wind it up because it's not automatic, and I'll wear it at Christmas. I'm great to see you, sir. Thank you. We'll talk more. I'm very grateful. Thank you.
Thank you, and happy Thanksgiving to all of you.
You're very kind. Thank you.